Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're going to cover the top 5 receivers in the NFL. You know, there's me, Alex, with Real Sports Covering. Today we're going to start with the number 5 receiver. Well, let me start with a few guys that I just want to mention that's having an extremely great year. They're having a great year. Keenan Allen, this guy's one of the best receivers that ever done it. Remind me so much of like a Larry Fitzgerald. Just a little more shifty, a little more quicker. But Keenan Allen is straight out balling. He got hurt this week versus the Lions week 10. He got hurt. So he's one of the names I just wanted to mention. Moving on, I also wanted to mention Davante Adams. You know, still the stud, but haven't been getting the same production as when he left Green Bay. You know, it's been a little shaky with the quarterbacks that he had in with the Raiders. But Las Vegas Raiders, hopefully they could trade him to a better team next year. If not, if they decide to keep him, get him to a quarterback that he can play well with. Moving on, Justin Jefferson also will not be in the top 5 this week. Not due to his talent. You know, this is strictly based off of availability. He haven't been around the last 4 weeks. There's no way I can put him in the top 5. Moving on to my top 5 guys. Starting at number 5, I'm going to go with A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown been having a good year this year. Set a record with 6 straight games for 125 plus yards for the Philadelphia Eagles. Been flat out balling, playing well. I think he got 68 receptions for 1,005 yards. And if I remember correctly, I think he got 6 touchdowns. Been playing tremendously well. Better than he ever played in his whole career. Him and Jalen Brown, him and his quarterback, Jalen Hurts, been playing well together. I got A.J. Brown at number 5. Moving on to number 4. Number 4, I got Ja'Marr Chase. Ja'Marr Chase started off a little slow. His quarterback Joe Burrow was a little hurt, limping around. Wasn't getting the most production out of Ja'Marr Chase, but lately they've been clicking. Ja'Marr Chase has been coming along. I got him at my number 4 right now. He having a good year. He having a good year so far this year. I expect for him to continue to just increase his production with Higgins being out, Higgins being banged up. They just lost this last week, but they won 4 games in a row prior to that. But like I said, Ja'Marr Chase, number 4 with 69 receptions for 821 yards for 5 total touchdowns. He's coming along. At number 3, we moving on to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill started at a high pace early in the year. Just was balling, flat out balling. Had a 200-yard receiving game. But he currently has 69 receptions for 1,076 yards, the most yards for any receiver. Also the most touchdowns for any receiver. He got 8 touchdowns as of right now. Moving on to number 2, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is flat out balling, set an NFL record. First time a receiver ever had 3 straight games with at least 10 receptions and 150 receiving yards. Also set a Cowboy record for 3 games with 150 receiving yards. He currently got 68 receptions for 945 yards, I believe, and 4 touchdowns. He also got 1 rushing touchdown, so that's a total of 5 touchdowns. CeeDee and Dak are just hitting on all cylinders right now. They might be the best duo currently in the NFL, at least for the last 3 games. Nobody have been putting up the numbers that them 2 guys been putting up together. Number 1, Stephon Diggs. This guy just been balling at a high rate from the time he was into the league at Minnesota to now with the Buffalo Bills. Him and Josh Allen just seem to find each other. Them guys just on the same page, and they've been on the same page for the last few years. Diggs just can't be guarded. Don't matter how well you guard him, he finds a way to get the ball. But he got 70 catches for 834 yards and 7 touchdowns, and he didn't even get to play this week. He played Monday night, so his numbers will increase. He might create some more space between him and the next guy. As far as receptions, for sure, I'm expecting him to increase that 70 reception tonight to maybe another 5 to 10 catches for another 80 to 140 tonight against the Denver Broncos. But Diggs is my current number 1 receiver. However, I do think CeeDee Lamb is playing the best football in the league right now. Receiver, could have put him at number 1. I know a lot of guys would have said that was just my Cowboy bias, but Let him continue to do this for the next week or two. He will be the top receiver in the league. But if you leave it to CeeDee Lamb said he is the #1 receiver in the league as of right now. He's the top dog. He's the best receiver. But that's my order. I got Stefon Diggs at 1. I got CeeDee Lamb at 2. Tyreek Hill at 3. Jamar Chase at 4. A.J. Brown at 5. No knock to Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, Devontae Adams. I think all of them guys are tremendous. Them is the top 8 receivers in the league. But I was only able to do 5, and there you go. There we have it. Real Sports Covering. I'll be back with the next video. We're going to discuss top quarterbacks. We're going to discuss the highlights of Dallas versus Giants. We're going to discuss MVP race. There's a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about. That's all I got for this topic. Top 5 receivers. CeeDee Lamb on his way to #1, but right now Stefon Diggs is #1. Him and Josh Allen, they just get the job done.